Hey, Kavan here. I volunteer at a summer camp and I learned so much about these kids. And here I want to share them with you. Recently, I made a big decision, which is to commit myself for the next 10 years to help kids grow and learn. Last Saturday, I was talking to Natalie, the founder of Own Academy. All of a sudden, she was like, "We're running a summer camp this coming week. Do you want to come on Monday?" And I was like, "Hell yes," because I haven't been in the kids learning space for like 7 years. I don't really know what these kids are like. So most of the kids there have good energy. And I don't mean like they're overly excited or energetic running around, but what I mean is that they are very present and they want to be there to participate. But of course, there are a few kids which are constantly spilling out negative energy. They would ask like, "Why are we doing this?" And that really makes me wonder like how we can bring good energy to our kids. Thank God so far I think Avery and Audrey are bringing really good energy. Then I also spotted something really interesting because at my station, I'm helping these kids tie their legs together and then walk along the path as a team. And there are some teams that the boys and the girls, they're very anxious about being with each other. They stand really far apart. But when your legs are tied together, that means you're making big steps and that means they're very slow. On the other hand, I see some teams, they're like, "Okay, boys and girls, let's come together." They're gonna split into a formation like boy, girl, and then they lock their arms and then they walk in small steps in a very good tempo. They really make it really far. So that also makes me wonder about like how do kids get comfortable being with opposite sex? How can we nurture an environment where they're careful but they're enjoying a good time with the others as well? And then I really like this summer camp by Own Academy because it has a no phone policy, even for us volunteers. At first I thought these kids will be in pain and complaining, but end up no one has complained and then everyone is like really participating. So that makes me wonder like these kids are actually driven and interested. Of course, outside of the program, they're gonna take out their phone and scroll and chat with their friends or play games. But I feel like we adults are doing the same, so how can we ask them to do the opposite? It's just impossible. I look into the program design, right? They have all these master classes by industry coaches, and I thought, wow, what a great way to get to know what kind of things people are doing out there that are not just like banking, accounting, lawyer. The part I love the most is where the kids can actually choose the classes they go to. I find that to be fascinating because it's not a structured program that once you sign up, you're stuck with that schedule. Now you have choice. And I recall that I was a really bad student in Hong Kong because I didn't have a choice. But then I moved to the States to study in a boarding school. I was really interested in learning the stuff because I have the autonomy. So overall, volunteering at Own Academy Summer Camp has really opened my eyes to thinking about these topics. I don't have an answer yet, but I think this is a great start. Maybe these are some of the things that you can think about for your own kids as well.